Congratulations on the film. I want to say, well, of course, I knew who Mary J. was. I love her music and I love her as an artist, but now I love her as a human being. I think you were able to bring her humanity out. I was wondering if you, I know you started as a social worker, but I think you did some therapy too.
Yeah, I mean, as a social worker, I did there. That is what I did. I didn't really practice social work for much time. I think I've made actually my documentary career is my social work. When I do interview people, that's I think what we go through together. And I am glad you said about her humanity. That was the point. I think that's why they brought me in to make this film. Again, I've been making films for 25 years, but really not about icons, like Mary. But I think what was important to her and what is special about her in that way is that she is this icon. At the same time, she wants, she's driven by that humanity and by that connection she has with her fans and with all of us. So I'm glad that that's what you took from it, because that was really what we wanted to express.
I think you did a wonderful job. Here I am, like I know everything, No, I'm not mean it like that, but I really enjoyed it and I feel very close to her. How do you accomplish that? Like, you just went and, I mean, I'm sure it's tough to break barriers, and especially a person that has sold 80 million records, has 2 Oscar nominations, Grammys. She's not only a star, but she's an amazing icon.
Yeah, I mean, I think it helped that she's an executive producer on the film. She wanted to make this film. This is really a love letter to that moment in her life, and to the people who she worked with. I think when you're like in your early 20s, you're trying to figure it all out, and they're just a kid, and she and Puff and all the people involved at that time, even though they were huge success, it was still this insecure time inside of them. So I think as long as we sat down and just were sort of talking and kind of get back to that moment, they were able to access those feelings really easily.
Why, from all the things you could have done, why did you choose this form of expression and communicating, filmmaking?
For this film?
For you in general, as a director, as a producer?
I always promise myself and everyone else I'm never making another documentary when I'm finished because they're too hard. But I think that the reason I keep coming back to it is just because I'm always, just curious, and I'm a big listener, and I want to find out what makes people and what connects us to each other. And documentary is a really, beautiful way to do that.